Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, so I want to talk to y'all today about FBG Butta and shit, man. But you know, we here. I ain't done no videos like in 5 days, 6 days, and all that. Just a lot of shit been going on. You know, we had a storm out here. We had a Hurricane Helen over here in Florida, and where I'm at, I'm in Central Florida. I'm in Orlando, so it really ain't. It was just wind, but it was like bad wind though. I ain't gonna lie though, cause like I was sitting in the truck just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking a beer, smoking, hanging out, and my shit was rocking. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, man, I'm finna go inside, bro, cause the trees was like, you know what I mean? They were waving a little bit too much for me. But you know, thank God nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even lose power or nothing like that. I know there's some people. I do have a friend that she stayed by Tampa area, and the water went inside her house 5 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? So her house is ruined, and this is like the third time it's happened to her in less than a year, almost like 2 years or something like that. You know, I wouldn't want to live by the water. I mean, it's cool, it's beautiful. You know, you're like, yeah, I live by the water, 5 minutes from the beach. I could just jump in the water, walk down the block and all that. But when it comes to these storms, man, then you can't. Water is like unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? Like water is damaging, man. Like there's no way you're gonna stop the ocean, you know what I mean, from coming into your crib. But I want to talk to you about FBG Butta. I seen a video of FBG Butta crying. I'm talking about Jill crying. You know what I mean? All on video. You know, I don't know what the jail released it. They found out he's a big YouTube star, because that's the first thing he said. We got caught. Then they released the footage. Somebody released the footage, but it got to be the police. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be the police, man. I'm finna hit this pipe. Listen, man, I be smoking out of pipes and bongs. Little bongs. I ride around with these things. This bong dirty, boy. Look at that water. Dirty, boy. But y'all know I got COPD. For those that don't know, I don't smoke cigarettes. I never really have smoked cigarettes. Like, I've never smoked cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if my asthma turned into COPD and all that. So I don't be smoking blunts, you know what I'm saying? I don't be smoking. People be trying to pass me blunts all the time. It look like they get offended sometimes. So for y'all watching that be around me, that know me, you pass me a blunt, like, nah, I'm straight. It ain't nothing personal, but I just don't smoke blunts. I try to stop smoking paper. So what I do be smoking is the pipes and shit. Only reason I say that because I used to be smoking these all the time, and my niggas would be on the block and like, "Acho cabrón, está fumando piedra, cabrón." I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't smoking crack. This is a weed pipe, motherfuckers. Before y'all get in my comment section and all that shit with that bullshit. But FBG Butta, we going back to you, homie. FBG Butta, man. It was sad. It was sad to me. A lot of people was laughing at FBG Butta. But I did see on the news where they said FBG Butta told on some dead people that he would not come tell on anybody that was alive. I did call FBG Butta a snitch. I did a video on it and all that. And, you know, to me, because I know you got people everywhere that believe differently. To me, if he told on some dead people, dog, to me, like, that's not ratting, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because if the people is your friends, for example, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know these people, like, I got homies that's dead. A lot of my friends are dead. I don't have too many friends alive. Most of my friends are dead. So, if something happened, I know my homies, bro. My homie gonna be like, "Acho cabrón, dile que fui yo." Nigga, go home, nigga. Tell him it was me, nigga. Go home. You understand? So if Butta had that relationship with his people, then he know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? He just told them, get that shit off of him and keep it pushing. It was them. They dead. Can't nobody say nothing about that. You getting off. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like some people that you don't know and you just throwing closing cases, that's something different to me. You know what I'm saying? But the whole, like, even Terrence Gangster Williams, he said he closed some cases, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. But there's people calling from the prison that was saying that he told on them and they're alive. So that's a whole different situation. But you know what I'm saying? So if I was wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling Butta was a snitch. then I'm wrong on that. But to me personally, I don't really care about if Buddy told on some dead people, because what you gonna do time for some dead people for? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's your homies, bro, and you know your people gonna be like, man, tell them people it was me, dog. If they was alive, they would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, tell them it was me, dog. And go home. So, you know, I don't see no foul play in that. If it's your peoples, if it's your homies. But the news did say that he did not snitch on nobody that was alive, that he only told on some people that was dead. Butta started doing a lot of interviews. As you go to blow up, you start blowing up, people that's close to you will start hating on you. You understand? People that's from your area will start hating on you, your own hoods. That's why you see FBJ Maine, he dropped FBG off his name. That's why you see the little jits, what's his name, Mikey or whatever, came out and say, yo, Butta can't come back to the hood no more. Because once you start elevating and making money, then these people feel like you owe them something and you hating and you ain't going back to the hood or whatever. But the only way you gonna get away from everything is to leave, bro. Especially in an area like Chicago where everybody's killing each other. So you get into the bag, and Butta was always talking about his kids. My daughter, her mama died. This is all I have left. She's all I have left. I'm the only parent she has. I have to be there for her. So he was waking up as a man, and he was like, all right. So then he tried to move away. Then it was like, yo, you can't come back here. So then now he feel like he got to prove himself. So he go to the hood and he walking around, yeah, who said I can't come back? And you know what I mean? It's easy. It's easy for my people out here to trying to change, bro. Niggas from the street, bro, you trying to change. It's easy, dog, to get pulled back, bro. It's hard to change, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, bro. It's hard to walk away. Like me, I'm not a problem starter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a problem starter. Like, you see that kid, Lil Woody, that he told on everybody and all that, and they tell him this and that. He kind of has some personality traits that I have, and I'm like, damn, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I don't start no trouble with nobody, but when they come at me, that's me, bro. That's my problem, bro. Like, I ain't gonna start nothing with you. I'm gonna treat you respectfully, bro. But as soon as you cross the line with me, bro, I'm taking it there beyond. I'm an extremist, nigga. I'm going all out, bro. I'll come around your block 3-4 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll spray that shit down. That's not no, you know what I'm saying? This was my past. Like, I'm not talking about right now. But it still could get like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still like that. That's my personality. It's never gonna go nowhere. I'm not gonna start shit with you, but if you start with me, bro, you in trouble, dog. And you might as well kill me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you mess with my people, it's even worse. But I'm not a troublemaker. I don't go out here walking around me mugging people. I don't look for trouble. I don't be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. I don't even like being around people that do that, bro. Because I had problems where I go out with people and these people is calm, cool, and collected. But as soon as they get around me, they want to start trouble with everybody. Why you want to start trouble when I'm with you, bro? I'm trying to lay low key, bro. You coming over here now, you starting trouble with people. Why? Because you wouldn't do this by yourself, but you're doing it because I'm here. You see what I'm saying? So, in them situations, you got to be careful. But when I seen Butta crying, and I see a lot of people laughing, bro, in the comments, and I see a lot of people saying, oh, I thought he was a gangster, he was dissing Vaughn and all this and that, and just the cries that man was doing. And he said, yo, I think my hand's broke, and he was crying. But that wasn't a cry because his hand was broke. That was a cry of, to me, this is like my own opinion, that man, that was a broken promise cry. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody that been in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail a lot. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? I've been through in and out of jail, bro, a lot, bro. A lot. Like, I couldn't stay out of jail a year. I couldn't stay out a few months. I was right back in. So, you know, he promised his daughter he won't go to jail no more. He's trying to do these interviews to get this bag, but he's letting He's letting the comments mess with him, and the people saying, yo, you can't come back here, and it's tricking him. So it's easy for him to go back and crash out than it is to walk away from that shit. It's easier for him to say, yo, let me show you who I am, because he's still in the process. He's still in the process of changing. So it's easier for me to run up on you than it is for me to walk away from the situation, because I'm still in progress. I'm not completely changed. I'm not completely healed. You know what I'm saying? So he promised his daughter he wouldn't go back to jail, prison no more. And I won't go to jail. I'm gonna be here for you. She's the only parent that he has. Now that man crying in jail because why? Now his daughter don't have a parent, bro. She either gonna go to the family, to the mama, or to a foster home. Cause her mama dead, now her daddy facing 20-something, 30 years. Cause he had 2 or 3 guns on him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to run, crash into a wall. I don't know if you was drunk, but you was bugging, nigga. You should have kept going, bro. How you go crash into the only wall that's there? There's no other wall there, bro. There's a left turn, right turn, and a wall like to your left, nigga. Like at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you like a magnet crash right into the wall. You ain't even tossed the pistol. Like he got caught with one. He tossed one. Like, you know, and I think they found another one in the car, but. You know what I'm saying? Those cries that he was letting out was a cry of, I fucked up. And you know, you're famous on social media now, and you keep talking about you got the pistol on you. You keep talking. You think these police is watching y'all, man? Police is gonna be like, all right, we gonna pull you over one day. And we're gonna catch you with something. So they're gonna find any reason to pull you over and mess with you. If you gotta go somewhere where you need a gun, it ain't even worth going. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand that there's enemies out there and there's all that. So when you're moving around, you gotta be careful. You know, have some people with you, security or something like that. You going to other states with guns on you because you gotta do an interview over there. So I understand all that, man. Because I grew up in and out of jail, like I said, in prison streets, bro. But those cries that you know, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say too much. But those cries that he was doing, man, those cries was, I messed up and I let my daughter down cries. You know, more than my wrist is broken or my hand's broken. Those cries were cries that he knew he messed up and he might lose his daughter. You know, he promised her he won't go back to jail, and here he is. Not only, like, he's facing a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? He's facing a lot of time. And if the feds pick up the case, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't find it funny, man. You know, a lot of people was in the comments laughing, nah, he was a gangster, that's what happens, or this and that and all that. But when somebody's on the road to change and trying to change, you gotta realize it's not easy, dog. It's like a drug addict. They're trying to stay clean and they're clean for a week and they're like, yeah, and then something might happen and they got high. You know what I'm saying? But then they come back and they're clean for another week. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just gonna stop and just walk away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? I got people taunting me. I still am who I am, and these people telling me I can't do this. But he should have had the right mind to be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. But I understand his story, his image, and all that. It's what's making him that bag. So he got to try to maintain that. But at some point in your life, you're going to have to realize, am I going to maintain this image or am I going to create a new image? You know what I'm saying? And while he was in the process of creating that new image, this is what happened. Because he was still trying to maintain that old image. So, you know what I'm saying? Those cries really bothered me, man. And I felt bad for Butta. I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad because I seen that, bro. I seen them situations so many times, bro. In prison, in jail. I got 10 and about almost 11 years. You know what I'm saying? 10 and a half, almost 11 years. I would just say 10 in jail and in prison. You understand what I'm saying? And I seen that so many times. And it's heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? And then to see that video go up and then people just laughing. Most of the people laughing, most of y'all comment on these videos, y'all ain't even about that life. Y'all just internet people watching shit. But you ain't out here, y'all ain't been out here, and y'all ain't do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas rapping ain't do nothing to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas just be talking, but they ain't really do nothing to nobody. I've been on here like 3 years, bro. Ain't nobody ever come on here and say, that nigga lying. That nigga, he made that story up. You understand what I'm saying? So, that just lets you know, bro. And not to brag or boast, but a lot of the people that comment on there, they laughing and doing that. Y'all never lived that life. So you wouldn't understand the logic. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that I did come from that and I lived that life, you know, I seen that shit was heartbreaking to me. I said, damn, man, this nigga here, you know what I'm saying? He was doing this thing, getting his bag, and then, you know, at first I laughed. I ain't gonna lie. Now at first I was like, look at this nigga crash into the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you crashing? Then he got out and tried to run and all that. But I told y'all in that same video when they cuffed him and he was on the floor, the look that he was staring at the floor, but he was in a daze. That look, I commented on it. I said it in my video. I said that was the look of, fuck, man, I messed up. The reality hit him when he got in there. He's behind them walls. There's no way out. My daughter. That was the cries. You know what I'm saying? So for y'all cats out there, y'all younger cats that's trying to change, you gotta realize you can't maintain the image no more. You know, there's been certain stuff that I had to let go and like, yo, it ain't worth it. Let me let it be, because I'm gonna be in prison for my life, for the rest of my life. And I should already have had a life sentence. But God didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? So now, here I go. I'm confronted again with the situation. I can either walk away from it or I can maintain that image. Because you gotta realize, when you change, a lot of people around you, they will not accept that you changed. They still want the same response from you. They still want the same you to respond to certain things the same way. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta see the value in the situation, and the value is you. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I ain't like that video with Butta crying, man. I felt bad for dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, niggas talk shit, get on here and talk shit. So when something like that happens, everybody's like, ah, ha, ha, look at him crying, this and that. But the reality is, it's a sad situation. And I felt bad for Jig. Because Jig, I believe, had a little influence that he could help change people. Because they was pushing peace, you know what I mean? So, I believe he had an influence that he could have changed somebody's life. And I thought it was dope. Somebody sent me a message on my birthday. A younger cat, neighbor, used to go to school with my son. And he told me, yo, G, I never told you this, but he was like, I looked up to you. You was one of my idols. And because I remember everything you told me, and he was like, you know, about trials and tribulations and relationships, and he's like, everything that you had told me kept me out of trouble and kept me out of jail, and I'm doing good. And I was like, damn, because I ain't seen this person in mad years, and it fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what life you could impact, and I believe Butta was one of those people that could have impacted somebody's life like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about Woody. Even though all his situation that he got going on, I believe he could change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people on his social media platform that I believe could change a nigga life. You know what I'm saying? Even though with their message, I'm not giving, you know, even forget the message. The person that's bringing the message is the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Not the messenger, the message that they bring it. I believe them people have the influence to change somebody's life. And when you do that, even if you change one person's life, it's like, oh snap, you know. To me, that was a big deal, you know what I mean? Because I was like, damn, you never know who it's gonna be. You might be thinking, yo, I'm trying to help this nigga over here and change this nigga life. Next thing you know, on the right side, somebody coming like, yo, man, I was listening, bro, and I changed my life because of you. You know, and I think Butta had that. I think Butta had that influence. He was on his way to that. He just wears heart on his sleeve. You understand what I'm saying? He wears heart on his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? And you get him mad, he gonna come at you. It's just they can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to walk away. Like I said, it's hard to walk away from that life. It's easier to go back to it than to walk away from it. It's easier for me to run up on you because I know how to. I've been doing this. It's easy for me to do that. This other shit that I'm trying to do is new. You know what I mean? So it's harder. But yeah, man. Prayers up for the homie Butta. My bad. Rest in peace, my nigga Gutter. You heard? That's why that came out. But Butta, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, prayers up for the man. You know what I'm saying? He looking at a lot of time. He looking at a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't wish jail on nobody, you know what I mean? But y'all let me know in the comments what you think, man. I know I ain't been dropping no videos, but there's a lot of shit going on. It looks like it's gonna storm right now. You can see behind me. I gotta go in the store and buy me some oil, the oil filter, and do an oil change on my truck because I've been bullshitting. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, do an oil change. I gotta do a tune-up. But I do all that shit myself though, you know what I'm saying? So, but I gotta do that shit. But it been raining like crazy, man, so I'm trying to get it done today, but it's about to rain too, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, man. Y'all beat me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fan 407. Y'all know what it is. We on gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe, you heard?